Each year in the United States, 48 million people get sick, 128,000 are hospitalized, and 3,000 die, all from foodborne diseases. Access to safe food is an unalienable right of humans, as vested in the right to life in our Constitution. Therefore, it is necessary that we ensure everyone receives this right by both individual and governmental efforts. Modern food processing industries add more salt and sugar to their products to improve flavor and storage time. As it turns out, Americans love it, and they are buying more and more of these supposedly nutritious foods. Food industries nowadays intentionally destroy the nutritional value of their products. Breakfast cereals, for instance, go through a process called extrusion, in which grains are mixed with water, are forced out a tiny hole at high temperatures, and pressured to get into certain shapes. Then they are sprayed with sugar and oil before being sealed off and packed. This process destroys the nutrients in the cereals by denaturing the fatty acids as well as the vitamins and proteins in the grain. Milk is another example. Cows are pumped with hormones to produce more milk, which cause the milk to lose its qualities and nutrients. Dirty meat processing in industries is not uncommon and is publicly recognized. However, the condition doesn't improve since the companies can get around the law with their money. Technological advancements allows us to modify and process foods better. However, many of these modifications in processing that were supposed to create better food products are instead causing detrimental effects to the human body. One of the most common practices in modern food processing is adding preservatives to extend storage time. Although this is great for saving food and storage, having these chemicals can cause costing effects. The most common preservatives used in canned meat is sodium nitrates and nitrites. According to the EPA, consumption of nitrates can potentially cause cancers, out of which blood and brain cancers are most common. Furthermore, it increases the risk for diabetes, diarrhea, and respiratory tract. Another common ingredient is the use of artificial flavoring. Studies show that side effects range from nervous system depression, dizziness, chest pain, headaches, fatigue, allergies, brain damage, seizures, and nausea. Fructose corn syrup, an artificial flavor that appears in almost every food product on the market, can cause diabetes, metabolic syndrome, damage to the immune system, and mercury poisoning. The U.S. Federal Department of Agriculture, also known as the USDA, is the office responsible for assuring food safety before they are distributed around the country. The Food and Safety Inspection Services and the Food and Drug Administration are the two agencies within the USDA that directly promotes public health by ensuring that the commercial supply of agriculture products are safe, secured, wholesome, correctly labeled, and packed. These agencies protect the food and animal feed supply from contamination and ensure that the food labels are truthful and contain reliable information for consumers to use to continue their choice of diet. The Food and Drug Administration mission is to enforce that the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act are designed to protect consumers' health, safety, and pocketbook during import food transactions. The FDA examines all food and makes sure that they meet the standard as domestic goods. It is very important for the food to get examined because non-qualified foods carry too much risks. The FDA Food Safety Modernization Act, the FSMA, signed into law by President Obama on January 4, 2011, enables FDA to better protect public health by strengthening the food safety system. It gives FDA new tools and authorities to make certain imported foods meet the same safety standards as foods produced in the U.S.
Many people don't realize that food safety is a severe issue. They don't think it is of great importance because they don't take the time to investigate what they are really eating. Sometimes ignorance isn't bliss, especially when it comes to what we put in our stomach. Food safety affects everyone regardless of age, sex, and race. Therefore, it is rather a responsibility that we work together to bring the issue to the government and the public. Spread this movement through social media so that others can acknowledge the topic. Bringing violations to the government will also help us improve the food industry conditions. At first, it may not be easy, but in the long run, it will be worth it. We will be able to eat anywhere without concern over its safetiness.